The 2022 election is less than 3 weeks away, and the political messaging, as is to be expected, has been fast and furious. But in the past few weeks, some truly disgusting racist and anti-Semitic messages have made their way into the public domain. Earlier this month, a surreptitiously recorded conversation from October of 2021 was leaked to the news media, in which Los Angeles City Council President Nury Martinez, while speaking with council members Kevin De Leon and Gil Cedillo, as well as Los Angeles County Federation of Labor President Ron Herrera, made racist remarks and insults about various elected officials. According to a recent Los Angeles Times article, Martinez focused in particular on Councilmember Mike Bonin, who is white, and Bonin's young son, who is black. At one point, Martinez called Bonin, who is a member of the LGBTQ community, a little bitch, and referred to his then 2-year-old son using particularly vile and racist language. She also said that Bonin's son had misbehaved on a parade float and needed a beatdown. But that is just one aspect of the leak. Martinez also made derogatory comments about Oaxacans and LA County District Attorney George Gascon. The conversation focused heavily on the council members' frustrations with maps that had been proposed by the city's 21-member redistricting committee. This recording remained private for nearly a year until it was leaked just a month before a pivotal city election. The fallout from the disgusting racism evinced in the recording has been jarring to say the least. Nury Martinez has resigned both from her position as president of the Los Angeles City Council and as a member of the City Council itself. In addition, Ron Herrera has resigned from his position as president of the Los Angeles County Federation of Labor. There also have been numerous calls for council members De Leon and Cedillo to resign. Another example of blatantly racist messaging popped up during the recent Padres-Dodgers playoff game. Many baseball fans were outraged after seeing a racist immigration ad repeatedly aired on the Fox Sports channel during the playoffs. According to a piece from Michael Hiltzik of the Los Angeles Times, the Citizens for Sanity commercial notably aired on Fox Sports 1 during the mid-fourth inning break of the playoff final between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. That wasn't the only airing. Baseball fans have commented on this ad as far back as October 11th, when it also aired during the Philadelphia Phillies and Atlanta Braves series on Fox Sports Channel 1. The commercial in question depicts people of Latino descent crossing the border, labeling them drug dealers and sex traffickers in order to blame President Biden and Democrats for illegal immigration. The ad claimed that this giant flood of illegal immigration is draining your paychecks, wrecking your schools, ruining your hospitals, threatening your family. Mixed among the masses are drug dealers, sex traffickers, and violent predators. The content of the ad is more along the lines of what you would expect to see on the Fox News channel rather than a sports channel. Although Fox Sports 1 is owned by the Fox Corporation, it still was stunning to see such a blatantly racist commercial aired on a sports network during the Major League Baseball playoffs. Major League Baseball is not selling ad space on Fox, but the league is certainly aware that it aired, and it should have been disavowed in its messaging. After all, nearly 1/3 of Major League Baseball players are Latino, many being immigrants themselves. The ad's sponsor is a group called Citizens for Sanity. According to the LA Times, that organization is spearheaded by several former Trump aides, including former Trump senior advisor for policy and White House director of speechwriting, Stephen Miller. There is an expectation that political ads will be aired during sporting events around election season, but this commercial was not designed to elect a certain candidate. It was meant to spread anti-immigrant hatred, and many baseball fans were outraged by it. Finally, on the morning of October 16th, former President Donald Trump criticized U.S. Jews for not being more appreciative of his support for Israel. In a post on his platform Truth Social, he warned U.S. Jews have to get their act together and appreciate what they have in Israel before it is too late. He went on to say, "No president has done more for Israel than I have. Somewhat surprisingly, however, our wonderful evangelicals are far more appreciative of this than the people of the Jewish faith, especially those living in the United States." This message from Trump is blatantly anti-Semitic, but that's not much of a surprise considering that Trump in the past has praised Adolf Hitler. Many critics were particularly furious about Trump's "before it's too late" warning, viewing it as a threat to again spur his white supremacist supporters into violence if he doesn't get his way. For example, before he created some of the most popular TV shows of the 1970s and 80s, the now 100-year-old Norman Lear earned an Air Medal for heroism for flying 52 combat missions against Nazi Germany. Lear, who was behind All in the Family, The Jeffersons, and more, says he hears echoes of old anti-Semitism coming from new leaders, writing that Donald Trump's appalling words about American Jews remind him of the bigotry that led to World War II. In my view, robust support for one's candidates is fine, but the use of racist or anti-Semitic rhetoric to support or oppose candidates is just disgusting. What do you think? Respectful comments are appreciated.